Prince Harry's UK visit exposes the reality of the Wales's royal work. We call them Workshy and Lazy Kate, Lazy William, because they only work and show up for work when Harry's in the UK, because they know it's going to make them look terrible. And Harry is the actual real working royal. So we know Prince Harry is back in the United Kingdom today for a 4-day visit and has already sparked headlines. He's all over the news. But while the British press frames his return as a direct challenge to Prince William, the truth is far more revealing. Harry's packed charity-focused schedule highlights not just his dedication, but also the stark contrast with William and Kate's increasingly light workload. Let me repeat that. Increasingly light workload. This has always been the case. Even Charles, I have a report recently, even though he has cancer, he has increased his workload. Kate has done nothing. They are lazy. Harry's itinerary is bursting with purpose. On Monday, he attended the Well Child Awards in London. We saw him playing with the kids, a cause close to his heart for nearly 2 decades. The awards honor the resilience of seriously ill children and the caregivers who support them, a community Harry has remained connected to despite leaving royal life. On Tuesday, he will travel to Nottingham to visit a youth-focused program aimed at tackling violence. Not only did he show up, but he also pledged a substantial personal donation to BBC Children in Need, proving once again that he puts his money where his values are. Wednesday and Thursday are no less busy. Harry is dedicating time to private meetings with the Diana Award, the Invictus Foundation, and Scotty's Little Soldiers, a charity that supports children who have lost parents in the armed forces. Those who know him best say the week leaves little room for rest, and importantly, it's all being covered from his own resources. That's important. Harry's using his own money to take care of people, to help people, while William and Kate are scrounging off the taxpayer and they're not doing no work. No charity has been gone to for months now, maybe more than a year, maybe over a year. They have not done anything regarding their charities. As Charles saying, William is skirting his responsibilities because he's not doing anything. This is a taxpayer-funded pageantry. This is hands-on philanthropy, right? But how has the press covered it? Here's where the story takes a sharp turn. Outlets like The Time emphasize Harry's genuine goals: bringing his children back to Britain one day, reconnecting with grassroots causes, and continuing his legal fight against media intrusion. Fair coverage, right? But then came another wave of headlines. Tom Sykes of the Daily Beast labeled Harry's visit as a direct challenge to Prince William, using words like encroachment and provocation. In this framing, Harry's work with vulnerable communities isn't celebrated. It's portrayed as destabilizing the monarchy. And I know Tom Sykes, he is bringing attention to Workshy Willie. Maybe he doesn't want to outright say it, but he knows that William is lazy, and he's saying that Harry is a direct competition. Harry is basically saying Harry is doing what William should be doing, because he's right. Harry is really doing what William should be doing. William is lazy. If he's going to be he's apparent heir, going to be king, but yet still he does little to no charity work. That is what the monarchy is. William maybe want to be a celebrity and go about bouncing up and just delegating and doing no work, but that's not what the monarchy is. They believe that We pay, you better pose. That's what they told Meghan, right? And they're really leveling that claim at William too. They're saying, you need to get out there because your brother is making you look really bad. So go out there and do some work. That's what we pay you to do. Meanwhile, William's schedule tells a very different story. During the same week, he is set to attend one engagement in Sunningdale, Berkshire, marking the third anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death. And that's only because he knows that Harry is coming, why he put this on the schedule, because last week he had nothing on his calendar. It is a joke. William, you're so predictable, it's not funny. It is now becoming a joke where if we want you to work, we need Harry to be there because that's the only way you're going out there to work with your lazy self, right? And I'm hearing now that he has added more events to the calendar just because he knows that Harry has extended his time in the UK. This man is such a joke. It's a solemn and worthy occasion, yes, but it stands in sharp contrast to Harry's jam-packed agenda. One brother is rolling up his sleeves, the other is keeping appearances minimal, and only because his brother is going to be there. This discrepancy becomes even more glaring when we zoom out. The Wales' 2025 calendar so far has been remarkable light, low, no appearances, only appearances to sport events. Appearances at Wimbledon, a few rugby matches, a museum visit, and ceremonial events like Trooping the Colour have dominated their so-called work. To most people, that's leisure. But for William and Kate, these outings are neatly repackaged as duty. Even more striking, they miss major moments like the VJ Day 80th anniversary and Royal Ascot, long considered staples of the royal calendar. Reports also suggest that William and Kate took a 7 to 8 week summer holiday, their 8th vacation this year. Meanwhile, their engagements only resumed as Harry's UK visit approached. A pattern that royal watchers have noticed before. It seems that nothing motivates the Waleses to appear more than the risk of being overshadowed by Harry. The difference is even starker when you compare William and Kate's calendar or schedule with Princess Anne or even Charles, who has cancer, who consistently tops the court circular with hundreds of engagements each year after year. The contrast makes William and Kate's light workload look less like modernizing the monarchy and more like a parody of public service. And yet, the media spin continues. Harry's visible commitment is framed as a provocation, while William's inactivity is shielded with narratives of duty and rank. But the truth is clear. Harry is engaging directly with charities, young people, and military families. He's continuing the legacy of his mother, Princess Diana, who believed in connecting with people at the community level rather than retreating behind palace gates. The irony is hard to miss. Instead of being praised for his philanthropy, Harry is cast as a threat. Instead of being questioned for their long absences, William and Kate are protected by glowing headlines. But to the public eye, the contrast speaks louder than any spin. One side prioritizes sports, leisure, and holidays. The other shows up quietly, consistently, and meaningfully for the good of the people, for the people who needs it most. So when we ask what Harry's UK visit exposes, The answer is simple. It lays bare the fragility of the institution and the insecurity of its future leaders. The monarchy is not threatened by Harry's charity work. It is threatened by the fact that his work ethics makes the heir and his wife look like they're coasting. And that is the real story behind the headlines. So, guys, that's what I wanted to bring you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.